Hello, people of YouTube! My name is Steve Gray, and thank you for watching. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, leave a like, and feel free to comment down below what shows you would like me to review for future videos, and just general anime and cartoon things you would like me to talk about. So today we are talking about Harley Quinn Season 1, Episode 7, and oh my god, it is such a bloodbath. Let me tell you. So basically, Harley is still trying to get into the Legion of Doom. That's probably going to be the general idea for the rest of the season. And she finds out, with her crew, that there is a weather-changing machine that no one has been able to steal because it's guarded by a crap ton of lasers. And basically, if you go in there, you get killed by lasers and chopped up in about 3 seconds. So first she needs to go steal a force field watch type thing, so that way she doesn't die trying to steal the weather machine. Meanwhile, we learn that the Queen of Fables, the woman that is doing tax returns for people and is trapped in a book for 30 years, finally becomes untrapped from the book. And then she is immediately told up she's going to Arkham Asylum, which Harley thinks is extremely unfair. Poison Ivy's like, look, you're bad, but you're like kind of good bad. Like you're bad, but you're a good person. And Harley's like, well, thank you, but isn't bad just bad? And then she's like, no, Queen of Fables is on like an entirely different level of bad. Like wiping the slate, killing bloodlines bad. Like that's how bad she is. And Harley doesn't seem to get it, like she's been her mentor, talking to her about doing stuff to get into the Legion of Doom, etc. And she's just not having it. So she goes, breaks her out of the truck that's transporting her to Gotham, and they go off to steal a force field. Unfortunately, there is a family picnic going on, and one of the people is about to tell, call the cops, etc. So what does the Queen of Fables do? She gets the big bad wolf out of her spell book, her magical fable book, to eat and kill the entire family, or so we think. Holly thinks there's a little girl cowering in fear under her table. Turns out it is a guy named Maxis Prime who wanted to kill himself by touching the electric fence, but in reality it gave him like static shock, if you're familiar with that type of power. So he's got crazy lightning powers, which is pretty cool. So he comes running in, trying to kill everybody, mainly just the Queen of Fables. But long story short, Harley puts the force field thing on the Queen of Fables, trying to sacrifice to her. He blows himself up, knocks himself out. Queen of Fables kills him, and that's pretty much the end of the episode. Queen of Fables is free, but she is not going to be part of the Harley crew. Thank God, because she is too hardcore. I didn't personally see this episode on TBS yet. I might take a look at it this coming Monday, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of censorship, because there was a lot of blood, a lot of guts, and a lot of things that shouldn't be on a show that plays at 8 o'clock so small children can see it. So if you have a small child, do not let them watch this show. So much swearing, so much violence. This is like a TV MA type situation. And of course, sexual situations as well. But my god, Queen of Fables though, minus the fact that she is kind of terrible, she's a badass. She's like the most powerful villain I think we've seen on the show, villainess I should say, that we've seen on this show so far. She's wiping out bloodlines, killing people, not giving a damn about anything, which is pretty great. She also tries to steal the weather machine from Harley to kind of take over Gotham again, but kind of passing off that part. Anyway, at the end of the episode, the weather machine, basically they can't figure out the password and it self-destructs. So they went through all of that for basically nothing. This was one of those just kind of awesome, fun Harley Quinn episodes where they brought back an old character from the DC universe. They made her, she's in the series now, so I'm sure we'll see more of her throughout the season, possibly. Most likely going to be a season 2, my guess. Seems to be pretty popular. At least I love it. Anyway, so I'm really hoping they continue with a season 2 for this. Great show so far. Don't really have any complaints about it. It's kind of like Rick and Morty, where sometimes there's a storyline, sometimes you're just along for the ride. Last episode was more about like mental development. This episode, there wasn't really a whole lot of development going on. It was more just about let's get into Legion of Doom and the difference between Harley Quinn and other bad guys, and possibly even Harley Quinn and the Legion of Doom. So we'll see if she does end up getting into the Legion of Doom. That might be like the last episode, episode 13 this season. We still got like 5-6 episodes left. to see if she gets into the Legion of Doom. Meanwhile, Poison Ivy is actually dating Kite Man, and Poison Ivy gets some mental growth that she didn't get last episode in this episode. So they go out, they've been doing the do, if you catch my drift. And she wants to go to a movie. Basically, she doesn't want to be seen. She likes him, doesn't want to be seen with him because she feels embarrassed of him because he's basically like a grade F super villain. If you can even call him a super villain. So they actually end up going to a restaurant. He makes a reservation. They got to wait like an hour. She's just trying to get it. And then Kite Man gets super depressed. Because he can't get in immediately, even though he has the reservation. They're waiting 40 minutes. He goes home. Then Poison Ivy finally goes back to his apartment, and she genuinely apologizes to him. She's like, look, I'm sorry. I didn't want to be seen with you. I still like you. I don't typically go for guys like you. That's kind of like a backhanded compliment right there, a little bit, in my opinion. But that's just kind of how Poison Ivy is. But my thing is, she has like the ability to just make men fall in love with her. So why is she not using that if she wants the But I think she just generally wants the human connection there. So she apologizes to him, admits to his roommate that she is, in fact, Kite Man's girlfriend. And Kite Man's like, yes, awesome, this is great. Life's finally coming together. Get out of that depression. He's sitting there playing video games in his room with his mask on. But anyway, they're together. Also, fun fact, Harley Quinn helped, Tinder is mentioned in this. She helped Queen of Fables hook up with Tinder to get her, on. Hopefully that doesn't get me demonetized. Not that I'm making money right now anyway. But this is just a fun episode. As I said, if you like sex, violence, and some comedic things, you're definitely going to continue to enjoy this show like I am. You can't take it too seriously, though. If you're taking it too seriously, then you're probably going to end up hating it. So just leave it at that. As I said, what I think is going to happen next episode, Harley is going to continue her journey to the Legion of Doom. Hopefully she gets into it. Who knows? She got a highway named after her right now, so that's pretty neat still. But the fact is, even though she's not using the weather machine, she might be getting $1 billion from the mayor because he knows she has it, but he doesn't know that she doesn't know how to use it. And also that it's broken at this point in time. So it wouldn't surprise me if next episode was just like a fun episode where they have $1 billion and they're just spending money to make their like mall awesome and crazy. Again, Clayface obviously continues to be Clayface and becomes a woman, and that was actually a fun part of the episode too, where he basically applied for a job to the place where they got the force field, and she was like going out with he basically went out with somebody as a woman, and he was like, well, that man's going to be pretty sad tomorrow when I don't show up for work. And I'm like, oh, Clayface, breaking hearts all the way. It was another great episode. I have had one concern about somebody saying, well, hey, the episodes come out on Friday, technically. How come you're not uploading them on Friday? And the short answer to that is, every time I try to find the episode online for Friday, I can't find it. I can't find it till Saturday. And because My Hero Academia also comes out on Saturday, something's got to get pushed to Sunday. So Harley Quinn gets pushed to Sunday. My Hero Academia is on Saturday. That's going to be the flow until maybe I find another show, and we'll go from there. Guitar videos, if you're interested in those, on my guitar channel. Those usually Sunday-ish too, maybe Monday. Still got a bunch of old videos I can upload. I got a new one, Parker Fly demo, that I will be showing off probably tomorrow. I'll probably get that one uploaded tomorrow. Anyway, my name is Steve Gray. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a good one.